Hello everybody and welcome to Romancefull's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now this reading here is a reading that is a general reading, so please do take whatever resonates with you, whatever you're feeling comfortable with, and the rest of it just leave it aside. If ever you do have any questions and you would like to have your own personal reading, please do contact me at romancefulltarot@gmail.com, and it'll be my great pleasure to help you out with that and to try and find the answers that you're seeking. That being said, if you do enjoy the channel and you have not yet subscribed, please do take a brief moment to click the subscribe button and to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it is always greatly appreciated, and I do thank you from the bottom of my heart. So we're going to begin this reading here. This reading is, I'm using fortune telling cards, and it's a 6-layer card. That'll be sufficient to give us our answer. What we want to know is, does he love you? That's it. That's all. That's all we want to know, okay? For sure, I'm going to give you a bunch of other information because it comes with it. But that being said, we're going to go for that answer. And the reading here is for the sign of Libra, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and here we go. We got 7. We got an extra run. All right. So let's see what we got. I have a horseshoe, I have a telephone, I have a wine glass, along with an umbrella, I have a drum, I have a fish, and I have a lady. Okay, so, this is looking like a so-so reading, okay? I'm going to go and explain to you what's going on, what I've seen. We're going to go card by card. It's just going to take a couple minutes, and I'll be at the conclusion over here to tell you exactly what it is that I saw and how I saw it. So the horseshoe over here. The horseshoe here is a little bit like a stampede, if you want, okay? This is you that you might be feeling like you're being trampled upon. It really does. It's a very high energy symbol, and it means like there's a lot of fun, there's a lot of play that's required to keep this relationship alive. And maybe there's just not all that play and not all that aliveness and vitality, and this is why the relationship is going more to a negative type here as I'm going along. So that being said, this is really what they want, okay? This is really, they want something fiery, something passionate, and right now I'm not quite sure that's what it is, so that could be creating a problem, number one. And from that, it's going to act like a stampede. You don't want to be trampled on and passed over, okay? So you need to be very careful for that. The telephone is all about communication, of course, so there's a communication that you're going to be getting. Nowadays, of course, it's not the same thing. It's not necessarily by telephone, but it's a communication that you're going to be receiving by text. It could be messenger, it could be online chat, it could be a nice good discussion with a lovely glass of wine sitting at a table to try and figure things out. It could be that. So this is really about there's going to be a bad discussion. There's going to be some frustration. There's going to be maybe even some gossip, or maybe even some scandals going around. I feel as though somebody around is just not faithful to you, okay? They're not trustworthy. I feel as though they are hiding things from you, and this is somebody who just likes to spread gossip around. So this is what they're doing. They're spreading gossip around. May it be real, may it not be real. That is not the question. The question is that they are going around and they are spreading gossip about you and your relationship. So this is about the information that you are going to be receiving. Be careful for people that are gossiping, as I said. The glass of wine. The glass of wine is about a little bit too much indulgence. Too much of a good thing perhaps is going on within this relationship. So, you know, when everything seems perfect, you ask yourself and you tell yourself, well, this can't continue. Could it really? Well, perfection doesn't really exist, and you know, it always starts off, if it's going to start off really, you know, passionate, well, often it just kind of dies up. You're going to need something else to keep them in with you. But this here, this glass of wine, as I said, it's indulgence. It's you need to be careful not to be under the influence of alcohol or enticed into a relationship that, into a relationship and into a place of a relationship where you don't want to be. So same thing going here. If this relationship brings you to drink because, oh, you're sad or you're frustrated, or it's conflicts, or it just relaxes you, no matter what the reason is, it is not a good tendency neither. So you must be very, very careful with the overindulgence of alcohol. The umbrella is simply trying to depict us that there are a lot of people that are around you. There's a lot of people who love you, who want to be there for you if, necessary, they are there. So please do remember that you do have a lovely community that is around you. The drum is trying to tell me that, this is about beating to your own drum, okay? So into the relationship here, it's for sure that you're going to want to, this is a lot about disagreeable news. It's a lot about upset. It's being loud. It's being obnoxious people. And it's also, threats. I feel as though there are threats going around. I feel like they're going around beating their drum, but at the same time, they're going around and they're throwing threats at you. So, you need to be careful. This has become boring. It's become repetitive. And this is just where the relationship does stand at the moment. I do have to say that the following card is the card that I really do not like. And this is the card of the fish. And the fish is trying to say that your partner here is trying to juggle two relationships at the same time. There are a lot of fishes in the sea is what this card is trying to say also. It's all about sinking. It's about drowning. It's about being, overcrowded, suffocation if you want. So you need to think of the fish as one fish swimming into a school, into an ocean, but you're just one of all of the many other fishes. This is really, you need to know that, and you need to feel the gentle little push that you're going to be receiving whenever you do look at this card, that's going to bring you forward to a path of success for you, because right now this is not a path of success for you. This is about not admonishing yourself. It's having multiple relationships. It's struggling to settle down to simply one of them. So, I feel as though into this reading here, they are just unable to decide what it is that they want. I think they kind of want both people, but since they can't have you and somebody else, they're going to have to choose, and they're just not able to choose right now. That being said, if they do have to choose and they are quite into the dilemma, that must mean that they do love you, right? So I also have over here as a very last card, I have the lady. The lady doesn't say all that much. It's really about personal traits. So this is about a female, and the lady female card represents all things that are soft, that are kind, that are gentle. In a relationship with turmoil, it kind of asks you to proceed softly and to go gently forward into your relationship. So this does conclude this reading on does he love you? So yes, he does, but in his own little twisted way, if you want. Okay, he's loving two people right now. So to beware, to be careful, and for you to decide what is good for you within all of this. So this does conclude the reading. If you do have any questions, you'd like to have your own private reading, romancefulltarot@gmail.com. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Have a fantastic day. Much courage, much strength, and I'll be seeing you soon. Many blessings to you.